Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kasperzak, here reporting the home opener for girls lacrosse live here on TJK Network at PTHS Memorial Field. Let's get right into the team stats for this year, and we'll go over last year for a little recap. So, Pequannock will be taking on the visiting Kinnelon Colts. Pequannock will be coming off a season opener loss, 15-5, away at Jefferson, which was the team that took them out in the state sectional playoffs last year. We were there for that game. Kinnelon will be coming off a 16-11 win on the road at Holy Angels. So Kinnelon has yet to have their home opener yet, so that'll be coming after this game that they'll be playing against us. So Pequannock will have a home game against Kinnelon before they go on a two-game road trip playing Livingston and Kittatinny. So let's get over our stats from last season. So the team finished with an overall record of 10-9, which is good for a .526 winning percentage. Their divisional record was 3-4. They definitely struggled in divisional play, .429 winning percentage. They finished fifth in the NJIGLL Independence Blue Division, lost in the first round of the state sectional playoffs. They had the 9th seed, so they played against the 8th seed Jefferson, who also had the same record as Pequannock before, the win and the loss, you could say. They were both 10-8 entering that game, and it was an 8 and 9 seed. It was actually a really close game, but Pequannock had a chance to, get the win, but unfortunately, they lost in overtime, 14-13. Starting goalie for Pequannock will be number 19, Jake Mary Roby. She is now the starter as Sam Rosayola does not play lacrosse is not playing this year, I should say. So Jake Mary Roby will be taking over as a starting goalie, and she also wears number 19 now, which was Sam's old number. She'll be entered this game with an 0-1 record with a save percentage of 167, 3.00 save average with a 15.00 goals against average, no shutouts. Jake Mary Roby looking to bounce back in her second start. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to friends and family who can subscribe. And also, this stream is officially brought to you by bulbhead.com and topwatermasters.com. So a big multi-header, I should say, in particular, as girls lacrosse is playing here at Memorial Field, and right across from us, or I should say next to us, at Stadium Field, boys lacrosse is also having their home opener against Montville, which will be available on TJK Network 2. I actually have a pretty good projection for this team, as it is mostly the same roster returning as last year. They only lost 2 seniors, which was Teresa Iorio and Olivia Cribbs. And also Dominique Dygos didn't play a full season last year, and she will be back hopefully for another full season for her senior year. Couple players aren't on the team this year, but there's some new faces with freshmen on the team. And also, Sam DeNaples, number 11, officially made varsity this year. Shout out to her. That's great to see, after broadcasting her 2 older brothers on the boys lacrosse team with Tyler and Dylan DeNaples. So it's good to see that she's continuing it on. So the opening draw will begin momentarily. 12 minutes on each quarter. We'll let you know how much time's left as frequently as we can because we don't have a count on our system. We'll be doing a couple studio updates for the boys lacrosse game to keep an eye on it for you guys as well. Boys lacrosse is off to a 2-0 start. Relatively solid. They started the season off at Kinnelon, got an 11-9 win, and then they beat Wayne Hills on the road 9-7. Girls lacrosse, they're only playing their second game. Coming off that brutal loss again to Jefferson, looking to bounce back. So if I am not mistaken, Kinnelon's starting goaltender, number 12, Madison Mortimer, is at 399 career saves. So she gets one save in this game. She will reach her 400th. I believe they will stop the clock and commemorate that. So that'll be a big milestone for Kinnelon's side. All right, so here we are getting ready for opening draw. It'll be Don McDigos who's taking it for Pequannock. And here we go. Kinnelon will win the open and draw here and get things started. Kinnelon bringing this one in. Looking to get the first shot there. This one doesn't go. Little battle for it on the ground there. Kinnelon will hold on to it. There was some contact involved there, so Kinnelon's going to get a chance to set up here. Here we go. Kinnelon hasn't fully entered near the net yet, looking to find an opening lane. Emily Ziegler trying to guard there, as well as Kaylin Ziegler trying to keep Kinnelon out here. Kinnelon looking for a spot there as the ball gets loose on the ground, but Kinnelon recovers it. And now an open chance here with a shot. Save made by Jake Rovi. She makes her first save on the first shot. And now Pequannock looking to get things going here on the offense. Ball loose on the ground there. Pequannock still with it here, as Dominique Dagos brings it in. Dominique Dagos bring this one on the net. A shot right there. And that one's loose, and they score! Panthers strike first in the game. And it's 1-0. So that one was on the ground there. A little bit of shot from the ground there like it's field hockey. So the Panthers take an early 1-0 lead with 9:52 to go in the first quarter. Pequannock with it off the opening draw here. Emily Ziegler gives it over to Dominique Dagos. Now Cam Corvo with it. Cam Corvo hands it over to Jocelyn Maselli. Now over back to Dominique Dagos. And Dominique Dagos had it there. Pequannock with a chance to set up. Dominique Dagos over to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo with a shot. And that is a save made by Madison Mortimer, her 400th. And now Kinnelon rushing in. Kinnelon with a shot. Save made by Jake Rovies. That one goes off the ground. So now Pequannock looking to get this one out their own zone here. This ball was on the ground there. It is recovered by Corvo. And this one is turned over here. Taken out of the hands of Pequannock. And now Kinnelon back, bringing this one in here. This one's knocked loose again. Foul to recover that one. And it will be the Panthers who get the ball back. So Pequannock bringing this one back in here. It's Emily Ziegler with it. Emily Ziegler getting in. And that one is saved by Mortimer. 6:45 to go in the first. Panthers with a 1-0 lead. The goaltender Mortimer with it. He's at center. Pequannock recovers it. Bringing this one in. Grace Fisher for the Pequannock Golden Panthers. Grace Fisher has that one knocked loose. But it'll be the Panthers. We'll still have it. Clock paused at 6:05 here. It'll be the Panthers. Actually, it will not be. They'll make the change on call. So Kinnelon actually is going to get it back here. There's Mortimer, the goalie. Has it. And she passes that one away. Over to Kroger. Nearly turned over to Caitlin Ziegler. And another try. She gets it. Caitlin Ziegler on the rush. Caitlin Ziegler shot. She scores! It's Caitlin Ziegler, and the Panthers lead 2-0. So initially turned over, but then recovered, but then another turnover. Caitlin Ziegler with a nice rush opportunity. She gets the Panthers the 2-0 lead with 5:36 to go in the first. Kinnelon wins this draw. Now Kinnelon looking to set up here. It looks like it will be the Panthers who get it back. Dominique Dygos with it for the Golden Panthers. Hand it over here to Sarah Robinson. Back to Dominique Dygos. Dygos still with it. Cycles it over to Sophia Teresi, who's behind the net side. Try to pass it over to Emily Ziegler. That one gets passed. Panthers able to recover. Looking to get set up here. Teresi with it. Teresi looking to get in front. Not able to. Gives it over to Dominic Dagos. And now Emily Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo with it. Back to Ziegler. Now Kaylin Ziegler over to Dominic Dagos. Jocelyn Maselli with it. There was contact involved, so Panthers get an opportunity set up here and try to get a scoring chance going. Or try to capitalize off of one, I should say. This one just goes wide here off the ground. So Kinnelon back with it here. And this one's knocked loose. Panthers trying to battle to pick up that ball. Who will get it? It's like it will be Pequannock's ball. Summer Cerisi with it. Now over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi trying to get in front. Not able to. Gives it over to Dominic Dagos. Now Caitlin Ziegler over to Emily Ziegler. That one went past her, but she's able to pick it up. Dagos back with it. Sophia Teresi. Behind the net. Now Summer Cerisi with it. Cerisi over to Emily Ziegler. We're gonna have another whistle here. With 2:02 to go. With Panthers to get a chance to set up. Another shot right there. That one goes out more time with the puck. Excuse me. The ball is loose. And Kinnelon recovers. And Kinnelon takes this one all the way out. .137 to go. And we got a yellow card. I think it was lifted up from the official. Kinnelon with it though. Yes, Kinnelon looks to try to get on the board. Bring this one in before the whistle goes was number 32, Amelia Villegas, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And a chance for Kinnelon. They score. It's 2-1 with a minute and 1 to go. That was number 32 who scored the goal, Amelia V. So it's a 1-goal game as the Panthers will look to build off their lead they still have. This one's high off the draw. Lands on the ground. Little bow for it. It will be the Panthers who win this one here. Official signal, Pequannock. Kaylin Ziegler from Emily Ziegler. Now back to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler with it. Now over to Dominique Dagos. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pequannock looking to try to get Another goal here before time runs out. Now 15 seconds to go. Dominic Dagos had a bunch of pressure around her. So 9 seconds on the clock here. Pequannock will still have it. Pequannock looking to act quick here. Dominic Dagos. Over to Caitlin Zegler. Caitlin Zegler looking to take a shot here. It's saved at the horn. And now end off our first quarter with Pequannock leading 2-1. It's been a relatively close game. Start off, but Pequannock has had a lot of control, and they'll look to continue on it here. So while we're at our little intermission going into the second quarter, let's go to a little studio update for boys lacrosse as they are trailing 2-0 against Montville. It is the second quarter for them. So boys lacrosse looking to get things going here. So there's plenty of time still in this game, in that game, right across, or I should say right next to us. So we are getting ready for the draw. Here we go. This one's high, lands on the ground. This one was loose. Officials signal it to be Pequannock's ball. As Emily Zegler brings it in and gets it over to Dominic Dagos. Jocelyn Maselli over to Summer Cerisi. Cerisi with it behind the net. Gives over to Sophia Teresi. Also positioned roughly behind the net. Looking to get in front here. Now Zegler with it. It was Caitlin Zegler. Pequannock with a chance to set up here. They get another shooting opportunity. And here we go. Sophia Teresi with a shot. She scores! Panthers make it a 2-goal lead at 3-1. So with 10:54 to go in the second, it's a 3-1 game. Battle for it off the draw. It's Kinnelon who gets it. Kinnelon rushing in. Chance in front there, but the pass doesn't connect. And this one will go out of bounds. So now the Panthers back with it here. Sarah Robinson with it, gets it over to Grace Vischer. And the Panthers bring this one in before we have a whistle. So Panthers will have a chance to set up here.
Come on, Maddie.
It's Caitlin Zegler with it with a shot. And this one goes off the ground and a little wide there.
Come on, White.
So Kinnelon back with it. This one is turned over here.
Okay, yeah, I was just going to say, what was that?
So the ball will be Kinnelon's as this one's taken through center here. Yeah, as Kinnelon sets up here, bringing this one in. Alexander with it, passes it over. This one goes off here. It's turned over. Pequannock back with the ball. Pequannock coming in with speed here. Emily Zegler over to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo getting in front with a shot. She scores! It's Cam Corvo, and the Panthers lead 4-1. With 8:26 to go in the second, Cam Corvo makes it a 3-goal lead.
I think I took him out, unfortunately. Nope, I don't have him. I know, my nose is really hard.
Kinnelon wins this draw as they look to try to get themselves back in it here. Cut it to a 2-goal deficit. And that ball was loose right there. It looks like it will be Kinnelon still. And that ball is knocked loose. And Panthers recover. But we're going to have another whistle here. Who will get the ball here? It looks like it will be Pequannock's with 7:52 to go. It's Grace Fisher who has it. Grace Fisher gives it over to Maria Iorio before it's sent out to center here and picked up by Jocelyn Maselli. Ball loose in front of the net. That one gets over to the goaltender, Madison Mortimer. And she picks it up. Madison Mortimer under pressure as she is chased behind the net there. Sophia Teresi, who is chasing behind the net. And it will be the Panthers who get the ball back. So Sophia Teresi with it. Now Jocelyn Maselli. Over to Dominic Dygos. Now to Emily Zegler, to Caitlin Zegler. Sophia Teresi with a shot. That one's just wide. No opportunity there to recover it, but it rolls right to the goaltender, Mortimer. Turned over. Chance in front of the net. It's knocked loose. Kinnelon doing all they can to defend their goalie. Kinnelon still not really with it. They do get it out to center before they now recover it. And now Kinnelon on the rush. So now Kinnelon looking to get stuff here. They lose it. And this one is knocked away out of bounds. It's still Kinnelon's ball. Shot right there. Saved by Roby. The rebound was loose, but Roby recovers. And now Pequannock bringing this one back in here. Sophia Teresi behind the net. Over to Maselli. Now over to Emily Zegler. Now Caitlin Zegler. Now Dominic Dygos. Over to Sarah Robinson. Back to Dominic Dygos. Jocelyn Maselli takes a shot from the side there. It's saved by Mortimer. Ball loose as the pass is no good. Cam Corbin recovers it. And now it's back with Caitlin Zegler on it. Caitlin Zegler getting through, not taking a shot. She does get it though, and she scores. It's 5-1. She had room, but didn't take the shot. But she found another open lane and was able to capitalize. It's now a 4-goal lead. You can see there, right when she gets past that defender, she had room, but holds it. But then takes another opportunity there on a good look. And it's 5-1 with 3:57 to go in the second quarter of this first half of the game. It's been a pretty good offensive game by Pequannock, and as well as defensive, as they have not allowed Kinnelon to get any really good chances. And Pequannock wins this draw. It's Caitlin Zegler again with it. Caitlin Zegler trying to find a lane backtracks and sets up here as it goes to Emily Ziegler to Dominic Dagos. Now Cam Corva with it.
Oh, really?
Back to Dagos, and now Emily Ziegler back with it. Over to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler over to Sophia Teresi. Tries to send it, but that pass was blocked by a stick, and Kinnelon recovers. And it will be Kinnelon still with the ball. Now Kinnelon rushing in here. Trying to get a grade A chance here. Try to get themselves closer in it. And that pass is no good there. As that one goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Pequannock ball. So now, bringing this one in is Kylie Cannon, the freshman. And she is knocked over. We're just going to set Pequannock up. Cannon over to Dominic Dagos. Now over to Caitlin Ziegler, who gives over to Emily Ziegler. Sarah Robinson. Now Ziegler back with it. Now over to Caitlin Ziegler from Emily Ziegler. Now Sarah Robinson with it. Sarah Robinson under some pressure there. And she'll get a chance to set up here as no, it's contact on her. When I was looking there. And now a shot by Summer Cerisi. It's in the net, but it won't count. The whistle blew early. 55 seconds to go. Looks like Pequannock will hold on with possession here, and they'll get another look there. It'll be Summer Cerisi, so she'll get a chance to get on the board here. Summer Cerisi with a shot. That one's saved. 48 seconds to go in the first half of this game. Long pass over from the goaltender, and that one goes out of bounds. Caitlin Ziegler bringing this one in. Caitlin Ziegler. And this one's knocked up high here. And we'll see who has it. Looks like it will be Kinnelon who has it. So Kinnelon back with possession here with 15 to go. They're going to try to get themselves back in here. As this ball, again, on a no-good pass. With 3 seconds to go, it's Maselli with it. And the horn sounds. Pequannock not able to get in the offensive zone on time. But they'll be entering halftime with a comfortable 5-1 lead as they look to continue to build on it going into the second half. It's been a pretty high-powered offensive game by the Golden Panthers and a very strong defensive game as, again, Kinnelon has not really gotten good looks on offense, but also Kinnelon has been making a lot of mistakes as a lot of their passes have not been connected, which have been creating a lot of turnovers, which have been creating these Pequannock rushes. Anyways, Pequannock leads 5-1, and we're going to do one little studio update for the boys lacrosse team, as their first half is about to come to an end shortly, as they have 1:22 to go. They have tied it up at 4-4. So again, plenty of time in the game, as I said earlier, when they were trailing. So Pequannock boys lacrosse looking to continue undefeated and try to advance to a 3-0 record. Anyways, that'll do it, as we'll be entering our halftime intermission here on TJK Network. We'll be back shortly in roughly 6 minutes. Anyways, my name is Todd Kazazak, reporting this game to you live. Pequannock girls lacrosse, the home opener against the Kinnelon Colts. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK NETWORK as we get ready for the second half of this game. The third quarter underway shortly. Pequannock with a 5-1 lead after playing two quarters in the first half. So Pequannock has been playing relatively well, offensively and defensively. Only given one Kinnelon, one scoring opportunity. And most importantly, also just giving them not that many chances on offense for the Colts. And here we are. It's going to be Kinnelon's ball off the draw. So Kinnelon looking to get going here. Try to get themselves back in it here. Yeah, this one's knocked loose right by the net. Jake Roby recovers it. Jake Roby being chased here. And she passes this one over to get out of harm's way. Kinnelon will still be with it, though. As they look to get a chance here with a shot. That one did not go. I believe that one went off the post there on the outside. So now Pequannock back with it. It's Cam Corvo. And that one is knocked away from her, and Kinnelon recovers it. So Kinnelon gonna get set up here. We'll get a scoring chance here. Try to make it 5-2. And Kinnelon with the shot. And that one doesn't go. I believe Jake Roby got a piece of it there. And Pequannock will look to get right back on offense here. As Grace Fisher brings this one in for the Golden Panthers. So Pequannock looking to get set up here on offense here, but this one is loose behind the net, but it's recovered by Summer Cerisi, who gives it over to Sophia Teresi. Now, Emily Ziegler. Over to Dominic Diagos, who gives it over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo with it. Behind the net. Summer Cerisi with it. Panthers will still have possession. Summer Cerisi over to Emily Ziegler. Dominic Diagos with it. Now Corvo. Corvo has that one knocked away, but Summer Cerisi recovers and gets a try there, but she is stopped by Madison Mortimer, excuse me. Now 4 at center here as Kinnelon tries to pick it up. They'll still hold on to it. And now Kinnelon bringing this one in. 7:55 to go in the first few minutes of this game. And the Colts get one back. So 7:46 to go in the third quarter. Kinnelon gets one back here. It's 5-2.
Do it again. Come on, Green. Hey, what's the boys' score? Everybody knows. I see 4 or 5. Left is down.
Pequannock off the draw here, bringing this one in. Dominic Dagos over to Cam Corvo. Back to Dagos. Emily Ziegler with it. Emily Ziegler, I believe, got hit in the head with a stick there, but she seems to be all right. Emily Ziegler over to Sophia Teresi. Teresi, bring this one around behind the net. Gives it over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Dominic Dagos. Over to Cam Corvo. Now Emily Ziegler getting in front with a shot. And she is stopped by Mortimer. With 6:36 to go in the third. This one is sent high and far. And that one goes out of bounds. And one of the Kinnelon players got knocked over there.
Oh, is it Maddie getting it back? Oh, Maddie's got it. All right, Maddie, come on.
Looks like we'll have an injury timeout. It's number 9 from Kinnelon Madison, Gigante. I believe it was the one that was knocked over there.
They didn't see it, that's why.
Looks like she seems to be all right. So we will continue here. So Kinnelon looking to get things back into action here. And Kinnelon gets it in. That was Madison Gigante. But she loses it. And the Panthers recover it. Emily Ziegler with it. Try to send it over to Maria Iorio, but it makes its way to Jake Roby. She picks it up and sends it her way. At center, Grace Fisher with it. Bringing it in for the Golden Panthers. Kaylin Zegler with it. Emily Zegler now. Dominique Dygos over to Cam Corvo. Behind the net. Cam Corvo back with it. And now Dominique Dygos. Now over to Emily Zegler. Emily Zegler. Try to send it over to Kaylin Zegler. That ball is knocked down in the process. Pequannock trying to recover it. And they partially do, but it lands on the ground again. Kinnelon able to pick this one up here. 4:05 to go. The Colts now with it. Taking this one through center here. And this one is turned over here. As Pequannock's able to block a pass. So Kinnelon with it. Kinnelon bringing it in with a shot. And they score and make it 5-3. So, looks like we're going to also have a timeout in this game now. And it's Pequannock. It's not in a little bit of trouble. I mean, they're still leading by 2 goals, but Kinnelon is starting to heat up in these later minutes of the game. So Pequannock will look to try to get themselves back in it here. So 3:39 to go. It's 5-3. So here we are coming out of the timeout. It's Kinnelon. Took a couple extra seconds there. But 2-goal game for Pequannock. Still with the lead. But Pequannock will look to try to get their offense going here. Try to build some momentum here and get a couple more insurance goals. Here we go. So Pequannock is able to win that draw there. And Pequannock player is knocked down in the process while trying to enter. That was Kaylin Zegler with it. Dominique Dygos with it. Cycling behind the net here. Sends it in front there. And that was Jocelyn Maselli. But she's tied up. And that ball got knocked loose and was recovered by the goaltender. Came on a pass there. And that one goes out of bounds. It will be a Colts ball though. This one's sent back here. And nearly turned over as Kinnelon tries to pass here. And it looks like Pequannock is able to pick it up there, creating a turnover. So now Pequannock back on offense here, looking to get things going. It's Emily Ziegler with it. Over to Cam Corvo. Back to Emily Ziegler. Now Dominic Dygos to Caitlin Ziegler. Jocelyn Maselli. Back to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Emily Ziegler back with it. Emily Ziegler to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler hands it over to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo's bumped there. Pequannock will get the setup here. Cam Corvo with it with a shot. And it's in. It is 6-3. Cam Corvo picks up another. Let's take a look at that replay. I had to take an extra look at that one. That one went off the ground on the line. Looked like it went off the top post there for a second and in from our angle. But it's in the net. Pequannock gets that much-needed insurance goal. It's back to a 3-goal game at 6-3. Cam Corvo with her second of the season. Kinnelon's going to get the ball off the draw here. Kinnelon looking to get set up here and look to make it a 2-goal game again as we reach our final minute of the third quarter. Big save needed by Jake Mary Roby here. Or a great defensive play as Kinnelon will try to make it a 2-goal game once again. Kinnelon with a shot. And this one sneaks into the net.
Do it again, girl.
It's a 2-goal game at 6-4. So both really close games happening here. As the boys lacrosse game, they're only trailing by 1 at 6-5, and of course this is a 6-4 game of Pequannock leading 2 goals. So 2 very close games happening right next to each other between the boys and girls lacrosse games for their respective home openers. Ball loose off the draw there, but Kinnelon's able to pick it up. Kinnelon looking to make it a 1-goal game now as they look to get set up here. Ball loose in front of the net. And Jake Mary Roby recovers it. So Pequannock back with it with 14 to go in the third quarter here. Pequannock will try to go for one last rush as the time counts down. We'll see if they make it. 4 seconds. And Pequannock not be able to get set up. Horn sounds. That'll end our third quarter. We'll be now entering our final fourth quarter. Pequannock with a 2-goal lead at 6-4. So it's 5:57 to go in the third quarter for the boys lacrosse team. As they look to try to tie it up there. They got plenty of time still.
weren't sure if we could get in there, but it's probably short to go that way. Yeah, we have to go that way. Right where those people are walking. Yeah, he says it. I don't. That's the one you did. Tried to cancel Angela's flight, and Andy, he thought he canceled first by accident. Because he was waiting to make sure Andy didn't want to come home. No, that's where he's from. Easter weekend. I don't think he booked it. He never booked it. He's coming home 2 weekends. He's flying with me. He's going to stay in Boston this one and go to Wellington next.
So we are entering the fourth quarter. Pequannock looks to build on their 2-goal lead here. Kinnelon has been starting to heat up there, getting some offensive chances. It's now a 7-6 game for the boys lacrosse team. Boys are still trailing by 1, but still keeping the game within reach.
Whatever you want to call it, there's 4. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a half. There's not 2. In periods, you would have 2.
Here we are entering the fourth. Ball loose off the drop. Pequannock picks it up. Looking to get right into it here. It's Caitlin Ziegler with it. Now over to Summer Cerisi. Summer Cerisi loses it, tries to recover, under pressure, and she does get it. Summer Cerisi looking for a chance here. She hands it over to Sophia Teresi. Now Jocelyn Maselli over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler over to Dominique Dygos. Dominique Dygos to Sophia Teresi. Back to Dygos. And now Sarah Robinson with it. Sarah Robinson looking for a chance. She hands it over to Sophia Teresi again. Looks like we're going to have a whistle here, as there's some shoulder contact, which looked like from the signals from the ref, but Pequannock with a chance here on the setup here. Sarah Robinson over to Dominique Dygos. Emily Ziegler with it now. Back over to Dominique Dygos. Now Jocelyn Maselli with it. Dominique Dygos back with it. Now over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi with a shot. It's blocked. And now Kinnelon tries to send it out, but Cam Corvo gets it back for the Panthers, and the Panthers look to get right back on offense here. Emily Ziegler with it. Dominique Dygos. Over to Sarah Robinson. Sarah Robinson with it. Now over to Emily Ziegler again. Emily Ziegler able to get through there. She's tied up. But she will get a scoring chance here. Emily Ziegler with it. Takes a shot. Is it in? It is. Or is it not? I don't think it is. Or it was, but the whistle was blown early. And it looks like they're not going to count that one. Oh, now they will. It is 7-4. It took a little second there. Let's take a look at that replay. A little bit of a confusing call there because for a second it looked like it didn't count, but it did. So Pequannock is now up 7-4 with 8:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Pequannock with it once again. Behind the net, Sophia Teresi with it from Emily Ziegler. Sophia Teresi trying to get a look in front, but she's pressured. And that stick is checked away from her. And it's a little bit of a battle for that one there. There's one Pequannock player topples down there, but Panthers back with it. It's Caitlin Ziegler. Gets it over there. Their Pequannock player loses their footing there. This ball is taken back, though, by the Colts from the other side with 7:52 to go. But it's out of bounds, so Pequannock with a chance here to stay on offense. So Summer Cerisi gave it over to Emily Ziegler. Now over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Dominic Dygos. Back to Caitlin Ziegler. To Emily Ziegler. Now Sarah Robinson with it. Sarah Robinson trying to get a good look here. Pressured. She hands it over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now with it, Sophia Teresi. Caitlin Ziegler with it. Ball knocked loose. And it's going to be Kinnelon's ball. 6:53 to go in the fourth. It was knocked loose there, but Kinnelon recovers. And Kinnelon with a shot. And this one is high and wide. So now Pequannock back with it. As that one went out of bounds going high and wide. They were under pressure. And Pequannock ran out of bounds, so Pequannock will restart, get themselves going here. Bringing this one in is Grace Fisher. Caitlin Ziegler with it from Grace Fisher. Dominic Dygos with it. Emily Ziegler tried to get in front of the net. She was pressured away. Five minutes and 20 seconds to go. Still going to be Pequannock's ball here, but Summer Cerisi now with a scoring chance. Summer Cerisi looking to get on the board. Summer Cerisi takes a shot, and she is stopped by Madison Mortimer. Now Kinnelon bringing this one back in here. And this one's knocked away. Pequannock boys lacrosse now trailing 9-6. Fourth quarter about to begin for them momentarily. So, looks like there was contact, so Kinnelon's going to get a chance here. With a shot, that one goes wide. And out of bounds. So Pequannock back with it again here. Grace Fisher trying to fight for it. Fortunately, the Colts get it back. The Colts with a shot. And that one is blocked. Another try. Save! Made by Jake Roby. A huge one there for the Golden Panthers. Jake Roby sends it high over to Sarah Robinson. She gets the pass. Sarah Robinson bringing this one in for Pequannock. Robinson over to Sophia Teresi. It's over to Summer Teresi with a shot. That one goes off the ground and wide. Summer Teresi with multiple opportunities. Still waiting to get on the board in this game. Kinnelon with it now. Through center here. This one's knocked loose. Battle for it. Kinnelon's able to hold on to it still. Kinnelon bringing this one in with a chance. And that one was knocked away. But Kinnelon's going to get an opportunity here. So scoring chance for number 8, Ali Alexander. Here we go. And she gets it. Ali Alexander makes it 7-5. It's a 2-goal game once again. This one's up high. It will be Kinnelon who gets it off the faceoff. So Kinnelon with a huge faceoff draw win. As they try to make it a 1-goal game. They're running out of time though. It's 1:34 to go as they turn it over to Grace Fisher. So Pequannock will look to waste time now and maybe try to get one more here. Try to seal this game off and get their first victory of the season. So Pequannock with 1:12 to go in the fourth quarter here. Emily Ziegler with it behind the net. Last minute of play in this game. Maselli over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now over to Cam Corvo. Dominic Dagos. Back to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo steering in. Cam Corvo with a shot. That one goes wide. Recovered by Maselli to keep it in play. 34 seconds to go. Time will be paused here for a second. It's still Pequannock's ball. Reaching our final 20 seconds here. Emily Ziegler with it. Emily Ziegler gives it over to Caitlin Ziegler. 10 seconds to go. Caitlin Ziegler just cycling it. Not looking to get in on the offensive zone. She'll just hold it here to waste the time here. And the girls lacrosse Panthers team records their first win of the season. A close one. 7-5.
Kristen, you want my mittens?
Boys lacrosse game is still going on as we speak. As they're trailing 9-6. But the girls lacrosse team, after losing their first game 15-5 to Jefferson, they bounced back in their home opener with a very close but solid win, 7-5 against the Kinnelon Colts. So Pequannock will advance to a overall record of 1-1, and Kinnelon will also drop down to a 1-1 record from 1-0. So that's going to do it here on TJK Network. The boys lacrosse game is still going on. If you want to watch that, it's on TJK Network 2. Their JV game will be on TJK Network 3. And for girls lacrosse, the JV game will be on TJK Network Extra following this. Anyways, that's going to do it here on TJK Network. This is Todd Kazuzak reporting this game to you live here at PTHS Memorial Field. We will see you in the next broadcast. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.